Well, no, it's been far more sparse than it should be, and it's been more of the sort of sensational side of it. You know, they want to, initially at least, most of the media, including the New York Times, the establishment media, and some of the TV stations came out to show it as a kind of ragtag, chaotic, anarchic bunch of hippies, and so they portrayed it as that. But it turns out that that's not what it is, and it didn't go away as they immediately forecast that it would. In fact, it grew and spread like crazy, and not just in the obvious centers of Berkeley and Austin and Boulder and Madison and Greenwich Village, but it has spread in places like McAllen, Texas, for example. Money controls our politics now, and you find good members of the Congress up here, for example, a good number of whom I know, and they will tell you candidly that they spend about 2/3 of their political time on the telephone calling lobbyists and calling corporate interests to raise money rather than going to the people and talking about issues. And that's why that the Congress and the White House have teamed up to save banks, to save corporate interests, and yet have been unwilling to save homeowners, to save the jobless, to stop jobs from going out of our country, and then the corporations that move them abroad get a tax deduction for doing that. I mean, the outrages are, you know, there's no limit to them. So, you know, we need to put the party in politics, and this movement's doing a bit of that as well. So it gets criticized. Well, the people, they're doing drums and they're doing dances and all that. That's just outrageous, you know. Well, come on, you know. I mean, how about a little fun? You know, it doesn't have to all be boring, and make politics fun, and people will participate. And that's the strength, I think, of this movement. That's where our people power has great strength, where we can make a difference. And winning those offices, particularly local and state offices, people can show that progressives can govern and serve all the people. Come out to these Occupy movements, meet these people, give them hope, and soak up the democratic feeling that they have.